Will biodiversity strike in wake of COVID-19? Use art to destroy boredom. Students help battle COVID-19 by making TikTok videos. Fast talk with my family. Qatar and Philippines make a wise decision for COVID-19. Alcohol is destroying humans mentally and physically. As people living in cities are shut away amid countries' COVID-19 lockdowns, and the hustle and the bustle of city roads are brought to a standstill. Wildlife has taken over urban spaces. On Earth Day, we celebrate nature hitting the reset button during coronavirus lockdowns, rewilding our cityscapes around the world. Penguins run riot in Cape Town housing estate. Coyotes roam the streets of San Francisco. A kangaroo hops around Adelaide, and Venice canals have become so clean and peaceful. Jellyfish have been spotted swimming in the canals of the ancient city. Families feed deer in London. Boars take over the streets of Israel, and Welsh goats and Turkish wild horses run around the neighborhoods eating shrubs.
Around the world, schools have closed and governments are issuing stay-at-home orders to stop the spread of coronavirus, or what we call COVID-19. This means families are self-isolating and hunkering down at home. If you have kids, this may seem like both a blessing and a curse. Be it a toddler or a twin, you're probably scratching your head on how to fill the hours of the day, and most importantly, establish a sense of normalcy and calm in your household. This is a time to be creative with how we engage with each other, especially our kids. As artists, we are an innovative bunch. Now is the time to embrace our ability to create with our children. Looking for inspiration? Here are few ways families are using art to build connections.
As the world reckons with an indefinite period of social distancing, teenagers on TikTok are bringing people together with memes about coping during the coronavirus pandemic. Videos using the hashtag #coronavirus are up to 5.5 billion total views on the app, which lets users post short clips set to music as of Thursday. Working with the World Health Organization to provide trusted information to our community, through this partnership, it has provided a page with a Q&A about the virus, ways to protect yourself, and Mythbusters, featuring tips from the WHO, telling users when to wear your mask, whether you should spray chlorine or alcohol all over your body to stop the spread of the coronavirus, and other daily protective measures.
Lockdown as a result of COVID-19 pandemic has brought some positive changes in our cultural and social habits with families, especially youngsters spending time together in the provincial capital, as most of the educated families are staying at home to stay safe and to eventually keeping others safe as well from the menace. The use of mobile apps, particularly WhatsApp and TikTok, is on the top of the chart of young generation's favorites. The elder members of the family have varied choices to kill the idle time, and their interest remains in the latest news and breaking news being shown on the cable networks. Women folks resort to the religious programs and popular drama serials. The young men and women prefer the WhatsApp, chatting, and Facebook surfing.
Describe yourself.
Smart.
What do you consider yourself to be?
Teacher.
What is the difference between gender and sex?
The same.
What is the difference between gender identity and sexual orientation?
Male and female.
Are transgender people also gay?
Yes.
Are transgender people just confused or experimenting?
Confused.
Are people who cross dress transgender?
Maybe.
What is the difference between transgender and transsexual?
The same.
What causes people to be transgender?
Friends.
Is there a blood test or any physical way to tell if someone is transgender?
No.
Is being transgender caused by unbalanced hormones?
No.
Is intersex the same as transgender?
Yes.
Is being a transgender a mental disorder?
Maybe.
What is involved in transitioning between sexes?
Friends.
How can parents support transgender children?
Let them understand their consequences.
What causes a person to have particular sexual orientation?
Friends.
Is sexual orientation a choice?
Yes.
Can therapy change sexual orientation?
Yes.
Is being gay a mental illness or emotional problem?
Emotional problem.
Can lesbians, gay men, and bisexuals be good parents?
Yes.
Thank you!
Well, before the outbreak of the virus, UNESCO was issuing warnings of the impact that political, technological, economic, and social transformation as how we exchange information in recent years, referring to the contamination caused some orchestrated misinformation campaigns, which pose a threat to fact-based journalism and particularly during the current pandemic people's life. Guy Berger is the Director for Policies and Strategies regarding Communication and Information at UNESCO, and one of the agency's lead officials on the subject of disinformation. In an interview with UN News, he explained that falsehood related to all aspects of COVID-19 have become commonplace. There seems to be barely an area left untouched by disinformation in relation to the COVID-19 crisis, ranging from the origin of the coronavirus through the unproven prevention and cures, encompassing responses by governments, companies, celebrities, and others. He added that in a time of high fear, uncertainties, and unknown, there is fertile ground for fabrication to flourish and grow. The big risk is that any single falsehood that gains traction can negate the significance of a body of true facts. When this information is repeated and amplified, including by influential people, the grave danger is that information which is based on truth ends up having only marginal impact.
A large new global study published in The Lancet has confirmed previous research, which has shown that there is no safe level of alcohol consumption. The researchers admit moderate drinking may protect against heart disease, but found that the risk of cancer and other diseases outweighs these protections. A study author said its findings were the most significant to the date because of the range of factors considered. For people who had 2 alcoholic drinks a day, 63 more developed a condition within a year. And for those who consumed 5 drinks every day, there was an increase of 338 people who developed a heart problem. One of the study authors, Professor Sonia Saxena, a researcher at Imperial College London and a practicing GP, said 1 drink a day does represent a small increased risk, but adjust that to the UK population as a whole and it represents a far bigger number. And the most people are not drinking just 1 drink a day.